The competitive scene only recently, the past, what, 4 or 5 years maybe?
There's a couple of South African girls who are, you know, national record, and then one takes the other, and then. But yeah, she's super strong.
I wonder if they do any training in South Africa in the ocean.
In the
I'd
ocean,
say
yeah.
probably not. They have big sharks there, don't they?
And
same
really
as
cold
us.
water.
Yes.
Kind of like Australia,
Yeah.
probably.
I know she lives in Oregon, in Portland.
Okay.
That's where she's home based out of.
Yeah, she lives. Yeah. She doesn't really have access to depth there, as the water is about 8 degrees and very dark.
Yeah, 8
And
is cold.
Not
she
pleasant.
does quite a bit of pool training, and I think she's competed in pool disciplines as well.
All right, so she's surfacing now.
Strong.
She's looking fine. Yep. She's okay. Great.
Nice.
Just adding another national record and a continental record to the tally.
Surely we're not going to be able to keep up with her
No.
records. I don't think she's going to be able to either.
Just waiting for the judges to give their card. Yes!
Yeah.
Congratulations, Talia. Great dive. So, do you want to tell us a little about your dive?
It was really nice. I was really worried about nerves because that's what's really been affecting my equalization, and so I made sure I didn't find out what the other girls did before me. So I just kept my headphones in and told Lena. Lena was here as my coach. I was like, "Don't tell me what they do. I don't want to know. I don't want to know if I'm going for a medal or what it is."
Just focus on you.
Just focus on the dive, and I actually felt a lot more relaxed doing that. So I think it helped, and I'll do that in the future.
Katerina was actually sitting up here and sending you. She said it's perfect conditions, and she's hoping that you're enjoying your dive.
It was really, really nice today because we've had quite a bit of wind for the last few days, and
even this morning it was windy, but it's dropped off.
Yeah, it's like just in time for the no fins event, which is definitely the hardest. And so the day you want the best conditions if you can.
Awesome. So our next diver is Dominic. The Polish names are really tricky, and I had it written down somewhere.
Dominic.
I'm so sorry, Dominic, but Dominic is diving for Poland. He has announced a target depth of 53 meters. I'm just gonna. Dominic Szuwiecki. So I'm trying my best to pronounce all these names correctly.
Yeah. Try with the C. So Dominic is straightening up on his back and starting to pack so he can initiate his dive. And he's wearing weight on his waist as well as his neck. So Dominic is well on his way. Nice controlled descent. And he seems relaxed in his technique and his pulls. Now the timing in between each pull gets shorter and longer and longer as negative buoyancy is starting to help him descend. He already seems to have taken his mouthfeel and has begun his free fall. He just threw one little kick there. Divers will do that sometimes to either correct their position or to maintain speed or increase speed during the free fall.
And Dominic's in that. We have an early turn.
And we have an early turn.
That's okay. It's better to be safe.
Yeah, probably just a bit of an equalization issue, and
yeah, seems to be happening to a lot of people.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people that are sick right now as well.
And it's just on the day
too.
Yeah.
Tough with the no fins because you're using a lot of exertion and trying to keep that air in your mouth while you're doing the stroke.
Amber, do you get contractions on the way down that make it difficult for you to keep your mouth filled?
Fortunately, I don't. I know a lot of people do, and I can't even keep my
Sometimes.
mouth full without contractions, let alone with them. So that amazes me.
When we were talking to Katerina, so there's a bit of a synchro girl gang happening here.
Yes, and I think
Fatima,
all three of us on the podium today are all ex-synchronized swimmers, which is crazy. It makes a lot of sense though, because the sports are very similar. The training's very similar. It's all about holding your breath.
You have a great CO2 tolerance. Okay, so Dominic has surfaced. He's okay.
So he was only a few meters short.
So he will receive a yellow card for an early turn.
Who do we have next?
So our next diver will be Isabel Sanchez-Aran from Spain. Isabel has announced a target depth of 52 meters, which will be a national record for Isabel and for Spain if she's successful. And her announced dive time is 2 minutes and 41 seconds. So we're still on Dominic at the moment.
Okay, so once again, next up we have Isabel Sanchez. And Isabel is a very strong diver. I've seen her compete before, and this is should be a dive that's well within her means.
I'll leave you guys to it.
Thanks, Amber.
Thanks for having me.
See you, Amber. Well, it's a...
We have another special guest joining us for Isabel's dive. Hello, Fatima.
Hey, Fatima. Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Well done.
Oh, sorry. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. So glad you got in a nice dive.
Very easy. Lots of smiling. I like that.
Easy.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right word, but
Yeah, it's my dive in cash. I did the same dive last year also for bronze medal, so it's it was a nice dive.
That's okay.
I woke up very sick, and a lot of people have this like sore throat-ish thing. But let's watch Isa. Yay!
Go, Isa.
Venga!
So Isabel started freediving in 2015. She was a scuba instructor before and decided to learn freediving for safety reasons.
Isa's starting to take a little bit of advantage of that glide.
Yeah. Yep, she's got quite a long glide.
She looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeping everything nice and tight to her body.
As we get deeper, the need to do strokes becomes less and less frequent, and a smart no-fins freediver will take advantage of that and stroke a little bit easier and kind of let the buoyancy, the negative buoyancy, help you out. She looks very relaxed.
So this is a national record attempt for Spain.
If you guys notice the minor foot movements to kind of help with her position. And at this point, she still has air in her cheeks, so equalization-wise, this should be a successful dive.
Touchdown!
Touchdown! Wow, she slowed down quite a bit on the touchdown. Easy on the pools.
Okay.
Within the candy cane. I think.
I think so too. I think she was looking at the line to make sure.
So Fatima, do you take advantage of a big pool at the bottom when you make your turn?
I do. Yeah, I think Isa did well.
Yes, she did.
um, she has goggles on, so she can see a bit more the line, which.
Oh, she has. That's right. She has fluid goggles with corrective lenses, so she can see underwater almost like you can on the surface.
And the safety is there. Easy dive.
And Issa's goals was to improve her PBs and get all white cards. So looks like this will be a white card and
Adding to the collection.
adding to the collection.
And Isabel said she mostly trains pool and gym during the year, but then spends a few weeks doing depth training before competitions.
We were training together in Tenerife, and also we were together in the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
And back.
She's okay.
Aww.
Good
Nice
run.
dive,
Yeah.
Issa. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, definitely a white card.
That's quite a big neck weight she's got on, huh?
It's the other side, the other side. Yay!
Yay! Hey! Congratulations,
Good job,
Isabel.
Isabel.
That is a national record for Spain.
Oh, felicidades. Oh, it's so nice always to see people
Smiling, isn't it?
after
It's the
dive.
best.
You smiled when you surfaced too. It was nice.
No screaming this time.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
I mean, I'm trying to be more sophisticated.
All right, so our next diver is Yaqub Benjabal from Kuwait. Yaqub has announced a target depth of 53 meters, and this will be a national record for Kuwait.
Nina.
Yaqub has announced an anticipated dive time of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And he's doing his breathe up through a snorkel. So that may be because he's the most relaxed in that position with the snorkel in his mouth. It may be because that's how he learned, and it's most familiar and comfortable for him. Have you tried doing breathe up with a snorkel?
I think everyone starts with snorkel breathe up when you
Yeah.
start freediving, and it's a very relaxing way.
Yeah. But can you pack with a snorkel in your mouth?
There are people they can,
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
But can you?
I'm not, and
No.
I heard if you want to pack through the snorkel, you have to remove the little the tooth tabs
yeah,
on the
thing you're
snorkel.
biting on.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, that was a strong start.
Good for him.
All right.
Here we go.
I met him yesterday on the street, and he was very looking forward to this dive.
Cool.
So I
Hopefully
hope
he
he's gonna
enjoys it.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
So Jacob's stroke is very frontal, almost like a doggy paddle on that part of the stroke. But he's on his free fall and looks to have a mouthful of air.
That's what you want?
Fatima, did you feel a little bit of current on your dive, or?
Maybe a little bit. I'm not sure.
And he's approaching his target depth, takes the tag.
Okay, easy.
A very quick turn.
Easy,
Get a nice
relax.
pool.
Okay. Not much gliding there.
No, he's got a pretty quick turnover. His elbows are also not coming in close to his body.
He's also kicking a little early, like his arms aren't up
Yeah.
high enough. I think he could improve on his timing.
Yeah. But still, this is a 53-meter dive, and
He's getting there, yeah. He's
making
diving
it
for a
work.
national record as well.
Exactly. So no fence is the discipline that takes the most technique to do it efficiently, and a lot of people give it a try, and as they continue diving, they make fine-tune in their technique to get more efficiency out of it.
Okay, come on. Almost there. Just glide, glide, glide.
Right now, Jakob seems to be swimming almost at an angle, trying to maintain proximity to the line.
Breathe, breathe.
He's up. He's okay.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right, nice job.
He's very happy about that. Yeah, just a close-up of his smile.
Smile.
Well done. Just waiting for the white card from the judges.
Aww.
Congratulations.
Yay, national record. Yeah.
So our next diver will be Agata Zaleka from Poland. And Agata has announced a target depth of 52 meters. This will be a national record for Poland if she is successful.
Wait, Matt Brown, is Matt Brown DNS or?
This is one line. So there's two lines and they're alternating.
No, but on this
yes,
list,
okay.
Matt Brown is before, yes.
No, you're right. So Matt Brown representing USA will dive next.
Go Team USA.
And Matt's announced a 52-meter target depth, which will be a Masters national record for Matt if he's successful.
I've had the pleasure hanging out with Matt quite a bit, and with Team USA. Very nice guy.
Team USA have the biggest team here this championship.
I believe we do. So Matt came up with FII in the U.S. He took a freediving course, a level 1 course with FII, which is owned by Martin Stepanek, and he lives in Hawaii, which is where most of the U.S. team is coming from.
Good luck for Matt.
And Hawaii is, particularly Kona, has a really big freediving scene and good conditions for training up to 80, 85 meters in a bay that you can swim out to. So Matt's really lucky to be in that whole area. It's beautiful as well. Oh, actually, he's in Maui. Maui's not as easy to dive in.
He's just doing some packing there, you'll see. So if you're not familiar with what packing is, once a diver takes their last full breath, they can sip in some additional air, up to 1 liter plus of additional air into their lungs, and that will give them a bigger dive time and allow them to do deeper dives.
Get more narked.
Get more narked, and you can take your mouthful a little bit deeper as well. You don't get narked in no fins dives, right?
I mean, no.
No?
It's shallow. That looks relaxed.
Yeah, he seems to be enjoying his dive.
Wait, it is a national record.
Yeah, for Masters.
Sunscreen.
Oh, something's going on there with the mouthfeel. I think it's reverse backing. Whoop,
Oh,
don't
okay.
hit your head.
Okay.
Came quickly, surprised him.
All right, it's all good. Just pull one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
pull.
Good. Hey, he has nice strokes.
Yeah, it's making good headway, good timing.
So Matt is diving for a Masters national record. The safeties should be joining him shortly. There we go.
He seems really strong and in control of his dive. So far, at least.
Nearly there.
I wonder how thick his wetsuit is. He's
Yeah,
wearing
that's what I'm looking at. He has also a weight belt
weight belt
a
and a neck
quite
weight.
thick neck weight.
The neck weight doesn't look very small either.
All right, Matt. Yay.
Stay high, Matt.
And he is. Come on, hold on. Yep.
I like CMAS surface protocol so much better.
Yeah, and having to fumble with facial equipment
Your
and
sign, you show the tag, and then you're
Nice
good.
and simple. Simple surface protocol.
Yay.
Well done, Matt.
Well done.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. I'm gonna go with
Okay.
Nina's dive to prepare with her.
No worries. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you
And
for joining us,
congratulations.
Fatima.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Can't wait to come watch the ceremony tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Get better.
Ah, thanks. Bye, guys.
All right. So now we have Agata Zaleka from Poland, and Agata has announced a target depth of 52 meters. This will be a national record for Poland if she receives a white card. All right. We have Agata.
Oh God, what did I just do?
Lily Crespi was sending some love for Matt. Anna sending some love for Agata.
Do you have anything? So Agata is choosing to wear a full mask. She must be a hands-free equalizer, I hope. And off she goes. A little bit short on that water entry. And now she's trying to get proximity to the line. Finally finding her rhythm and starting to make some gains as far as depth.
Why can I hear myself?
And Agata is beginning, looks like she's beginning her free fall. Oh wait, one more stroke. I typically try to already be free falling by 30 meters. Agata is choosing to keep on kicking just to get a little bit more speed on the way down.
She's probably a bit lighter than you are.
Yeah, I'm pretty dense in water. But I don't wear much weight either. And we have touchdown.
Nice. So Agata's announced dive time is 2 minutes and 40 seconds. How's she
So,
doing?
She was hesitant about taking that pull within the candy cane. It can actually help quite a bit to get a strong pull at the bottom and before you begin stroking no fins. She's doing 3 kicks, 1 stroke in that last one. Maybe her arms are a little tired, or she feels she has more powerful legs than arms. And she's meeting with the safety divers. Just another 20 meters or so to go, and Agata should be at the surface. Yeah, she seems to prefer kick over pull. Oh no. And the safeties are taking her to the surface.
So the safeties are just blowing on her face there, you'll see. So the air on the face, it tells the diver that they're no longer in the water, they're out of the water, and helps them to start breathing on their own. So they're just taking her to the side. We will report back to confirm that Agata is okay. This was a fairly shallow underwater blackout. So there you can see she's awake and breathing on her own. So unfortunately that's a red card for Agata.
Safeties are always on point in this competition. They have done so many rescues and performed them all well.
All right, so our next diver will be one of your fellow teammates, Enchantée Gallardo, Team USA. She has announced a target depth of 51 meters, which will be a new national record for the USA if she receives a white card. Enchantée, or Shanti, as Alex likes to call her, her target, her announced dive time, my apologies, is 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Go Shanti! Shanti is a very good friend of mine. Wishing her a beautiful dive. She's such a strong competitor and a strong athlete.
And just a lovely person as well.
Yes, she is. Mm-hmm. And just like me this year, she finally decided to make the leap and become a full-time freediver. And she has performed extremely well in a lot of disciplines and competitions, and very well-rounded athlete. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to see a very nice dive out of Shanti.
Yeah.
And go Team USA. And Shanti is also a fellow surfer. We actually talked about surfing in a few places. She's also lived in Puerto Rico, different times than I did, but off she goes. Okay, she is going very strong at the beginning, trying to get through that positive buoyancy. Now she's slowing her effort a little bit and taking advantage of the negative buoyancy.
So Enchantée is a freediving instructor.
She is, with FII, same agency as me. And most of the US people are either FII or PFI.
And she doesn't have a freediving coach, but she gets lots of advice and guidance from friends and other freedivers.
Yeah.
She also, she's super active and fit and loves running and gymming and biking and...
Yeah, like I said before, you don't want to go to the gym with Shanti. She'll embarrass you.
All right, so free bowling. Got one hand around the line.
And she is already at her target. Good job, Shanti. She's one of those that if she makes it down, she can make it back up. Nice pull. Jordy, are you allowed more than one pull in the candy cane under CMAS rules?
Yes.
You are? So you could theoretically take 2 pulls as long as you remain within the candy cane?
Yep. It's like a free-for-all.
Free for all. Just do a little mini free immersion to begin your dive. So Shanti is well on her way up, almost halfway through, not quite. She should be seeing the safeties shortly. And some no-fins divers have a tendency to look down, and this can actually cause issues with your position. It makes you kind of swim diagonally. And Shanti's still going strong. Just a few more meters, about 10 more meters, and she should be at the surface. And hopefully have a new national record. Very strong. Nice job, Shanti. Stay high. And you can see the tack sticking out of her hood. So this should be a white card and a new national record for the United States. And look at that smile. And we have yellow card. Not sure, know why. We'll have to get some more information on this.
We'll confirm with the judges on that.
Well, hopefully it gets turned into a white card upon review, and maybe we still have a national record. Next up, we have Kathleen Grubel. I think that's how you say her last name.
Groibel.
Groibel. Sorry. And Kat, don't kill me. She's one of my dear friends, and we've safety together a few times, dating back all the way to 2019 in Roatan. But she's actually using my noodles for her breathe up noodles. And Kathleen just did national record in the Cash Basca. So this is a fairly conservative dive for her, 52 meters. I believe she did 59 meters just about a week ago.
We've just got Judith asking in the live chat why yellow card for Enchante. We are just checking that with the judges, and we'll get back to you.
Kathleen will head back to Germany after this. She's looking forward to going home, and maybe she'll do a little bit of pool training in Germany and maybe some gym until she heads off to warmer places after a little bit of rest. She says the things that she tries to do before her dive is visualize her dive, smile at herself, and try to relax her belly as much as she can. Come on, Kat, let's see that smile. And she chose to go without any packing. And I'm very proud of this girl. We've been training together a bit, and she was scared of adding too much depth to her CNF, but she successfully got to 59 meters, which is a big dive. And now she's just enjoying the rest of the competition and hopefully looking forward to a white card and some rest afterwards. Her favorite disciplines are free immersion because it's so relaxed, but she also enjoys CNF because it's playful and she enjoys the feeling of moving through the water. It looks like we have an early turn at about 45 meters. It's okay, Kat, you've done amazing, and safe travels on the way back to the surface. Should be a pretty easy surface protocol for her. Nice timing on her dive, on her strokes. I think she gave a little gesture to the safety. It's like, I don't know. And now she's taking advantage of the buoyancy. She stops stroking altogether. And she's wearing a best dive suit.
Best Dive is one of our official sponsors for this competition.
Good job, Kat.
So our next diver will be Riza Zandi, representing Iran. Riza has announced a target depth of 50 meters, and this will be a national record for Iran if he receives a white card. Riza has announced a dive time of 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Michaela, surface protocol for CMAS is quite simple. The athlete must just surface from the water. As soon as their airways are out of the water, they have 20 seconds to give an OK sign, and the airways must remain out of the water for that time, and then they must show the tag to get a white card. Simples. So as we have mentioned many times today, the constant weight no fins discipline is definitely the most technically challenging discipline. And yes, to learn a good technique in CNF, it takes a lot of time and practice, but it's certainly worth it for the efficiency that it brings once you've got the timing and the technique right.
Yeah, this is clearly illustrated by the difference in depths in people that do no fins compared to their constant weight or their free immersion. It's a lot more taxing to use both your arms and legs to get back to the surface than using fins, obviously, or pulling on the rope. And Risa is relaxing at the surface, choosing not to wear any goggles, just a nose clip. The choice of goggles for most people is not to see underwater, although some do have corrective lenses that allow you to see underwater. It's mostly for relaxation. We have nerve receptors near the eye that are very sensitive to movement of water by them. So sometimes this can help with relaxation and equalization. And also your eyelashes don't flutter. And Risa is on its way down. Now he's gliding a bit more on his strokes. Gaining speed without using as much effort. And seems like he already took his mouthfeel. And he's continuing to swim down. At this point, I would have stopped swimming and just taken advantage of the free fall to conserve some energy for the swim back up. So that's when the hard work starts.
So he's reached the bottom plate, taken the tag, tucked it into his hood, and up he goes. He's got very wide knees in his kick.
Yeah.
He could, if he can bring his knees a little closer together, he'll be a lot more streamlined, less drag.
Yeah, when you recover your kick, your knees should never be wider than your ankles. And it's something that, can be accomplished with a lot of practice and some drills, but most people have a tendency to spread their knees out and bring their ankles in, and that makes for a not very efficient recovery with a lot of drag.
But hey, a 50-meter CNF dive is nothing to be sneezed at, and Riza's diving for a national record here. So he's nearly at the surface.
So he's very in control at the surface. Already gave the okay sign. This, if he didn't lose the tag, this should be a white card, and there's the tag.
Great.
Look at him smiling.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Well done, Riza. Congratulations. That's a national record for Iran. So our next diver will be Irina Ivanova of the Czech Republic, and Irina has announced a target depth of 50 meters and a dive time of 2 minutes and 22 seconds.
And Enchanté's card has been switched over to white, so congratulations.
So that is a new national record for USA. Congrats,
Yay, go
Enchante. Well done. So sometimes where the judges may be uncertain about something, they'll give a yellow card initially and they'll go back and review the footage, the video footage. And in this case, it has gone in Enchanté's favor and she has received a white card.
Next up we have Irena. And Irena is doing a dive for 50 meters.
Yep.
Irena's... You go ahead.
I was just going to say she's been freediving since the end of 2020, same as me. She, outside of freediving, she enjoys painting, working with wood, and baking.
She's a physiotherapist, right?
Let me check.
I believe
yes,
she is.
Yes, she is.
I met her in Sharm in a competition in April. Really, really nice person.
Yeah.
Is very conservative with her diving, but was consistently progressing.
Yeah. This will be a PB for her. 47 meters is her current PB. So let's hope she can make a successful dive.
Yeah, she's been branching out. When I first met her, she was only doing, I believe, bifins.
Oh, yeah.
And now she's branching out to all disciplines, so good for her. And Dana's just floating and relaxing, waiting on her countdown. Just gonna take a few packs. And if you notice, Irena was hanging on to the carabiner instead of the line. This is a little bit more relaxing, so you don't have to worry about squeezing the line. And also it makes it so that you don't make the mistake of making the pull before your dive. Nice timing, taking advantage of her glide. Good proximity to the line. She's swimming quite far. And one last kick before she assumes her free fall position. Oh, maybe two. So Reina has good speed right now on her descent. Let's see how we do on the ascent. She's already at the plate. Not very much glide of her strokes. She has a pretty high turnover, and it's typical at depth. The deeper you are, the less you're going to get to glide. Safeties I've met with her. And everything seems to be going smooth. Just 20 more meters, Sirena. And she's at the surface. She chooses to go for the full protocol.
She's okay.
And she's
Nice and
okay
strong
and
and smiling. Yeah, so she was wearing fluid goggles there, you can see.
Yeah.
She's got the tag. Great job, Arena.
Congratulations on that white card. Woohoo!
So our next diver will be Vidar Holmen of Norway. Vidar has announced a target depth of 50 meters, which will be a national record for Norway. Apologies, guys. Shuffling between lines. Our next diver will actually be Leia Sapinas from Spain. And Leia has announced a target depth of 47 meters in a dive time of 2 minutes 40.
Laia, I've got a chance to talk to quite a bit in this competition. She has a beautiful daughter that she says has even coached her before.
Cute.
And she trains in the Canary Islands. There's Isabella, smiling about her white card, a national record. Look at her.
All right, here's Leia.
Elaine is preparing for her dive. She did 80 meters in free immersion? Or no, constant weight. And she said now she was looking forward
That's
to
a solid depth.
Yeah, it's a solid depth. She remember she kicked all the way down to the
Yes,
plate?
yeah.
Yeah, I talked to her a little bit about it. She's like, but I've only been diving for like a year or so.
Oh, wow.
It's like,
So
you
she's
did
doing
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah. You're killing it.
And just while we have a couple of moments, just wanting to say a thank you to our 2 official sponsors, Best Dive and Chetma. Here Leia goes. Oh, dive, I just lost her for a moment. Nice and strong and quick in those first few meters. Will she stroke like that the whole way down?
I hope not.
She's a strong little thing.
Yeah, she is.
Technique's nice.
Yeah, it looks
streamlining really well. Feet all the way together.
And she is a yogi as well, so really
nice
flexible.
And flexible. Yeah.
For her, it's no issue.
Looks like an arrow. Like she's so streamlined. She's just falling already in the free fall.
Beautiful, Laia.
Yeah. Very beautiful.
So I wonder if she'll choose to free fall in the streamlined position the entire. Oh, look at her
she's
waving at the camera
oh my
and sending
goodness.
kisses.
Oh no, she's done an early turn. The waving.
And she usually dives with a mask with no strap, but she's been trying to dive with nose clips, and she does not like the feeling of the nose clip on her nose from the ascent.
It takes a bit of adjustment.
Yeah, so she's, if you notice, she removed the nose clip already.
Just so streamlined.
Yeah, very nice. A lot of glide in it, all her strokes. Wonder if she had equalization issues or if she just felt like having a fun dive on the dive eye.
Nearly there.
She's obviously enjoying this dive, smiling the way up.
She's very smiley.
Beautiful human
Cool.
being. Look at that.
Smiling coming out of the water, yeah. Nice and high on the line. So that will be a yellow card for Leia for her early turn, but still looks like she enjoyed the dive so much.
That she did. Congratulations, Leia. Beautiful dive.
Maria, that's correct. So if there is any doubt by the judges, they will award a yellow card immediately following the dive, and then they'll go back and review the video footage, and it will either be a white or a red card generally.
Hugs and kisses at the surface.
Beautiful. So now we have Vidar Holmen of Norway. Vidar has announced a target depth of 50 meters, which will be a national record for Norway, and a dive time of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So this is session 2 of day 3 of the CMAS Outdoor Freediving World Championships. We're in beautiful Kaş in Turkey. The weather is perfect, the water is perfect. I couldn't really think of anywhere else I'd rather be, actually, except in the water myself, maybe. But if you're tuning into the live chat, send your support for the athletes, send us where you're tuning in from, and send us any questions that you have.
So Vidar lives in Oslo, Norway. Very cold over there. He says he only trains depths in the summer, and summer and winter. I can only imagine training in winter
Norway. In winter, wow.
Now that I've got a coach, I realize that I have to divide the year more. So this winter, I'm going to enjoy pool training. Okay.
Cool. See you in the pool.
Free immersion is his favorite discipline.
What's his current CNF PB?
43 meters.
So this will be a big PB.
Yes, adding 7 meters.
And this is a national record attempt for Norway.
I wonder if he added more depth between the time he filled out the timesheet.
Yeah, possibly. And maybe he's done this in training, but that's a competition PB.
Ah. So Vidar's a very large guy. One of his strokes is probably going to take him quite a ways down, I hope. Hope it takes advantage of those long arms. And dive seems to be a little crooked. We're straightening out now.
He is. Yeah,
He is. You can see his...
So he's like in the free fall already, 22 meters.
I wonder how much weight he's wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, look at his waist belt.
His waist.
Vidar has chosen to wear a waist belt. Most athletes choose to wear a neck weight for depth and definitely not take as much weight as he is right now, because the thing is that you're going to have to bring it back up.
We have touchdown. Tuck the tag in his hood. And he's on the ascent.
Big and strong guy.
Yeah,
so.
He's making good way. How's he going for time? So his announced time is 2 minutes 20.
He should be able to
on
make
time.
that, yeah.
Yep.
Maybe even a little faster. Yeah, he seems to be going at quite a good clip. And he's with the safeties. Right now he seems to be really relaxed with his strokes and not have any issues so far. Just 10 more meters or so and he should be at the surface. Seems to swim a little bit diagonally towards the line. I wonder if there's current or just head position.
Hold on.
I think he just sank the boat.
Looks like it's a little choppy. He's going up and down a bit. He's okay. He's got the tag.
Nice job, Vidar.
Wait for
Very
the
nice.
judge's call.
And Vidar is a cancer survivor and quite an inspiration to many people, myself included.
Congratulations!
Great job, my friend.
Congratulations, Vidar. National record for Norway.
Woohoo!
So our next diver will be Fahad Al-Ghasaibi from Saudi Arabia. He has announced a target depth of 45 meters, and this will be a national record if successful.
Fahad is a very sweet guy.
Yeah.
He, once again, I met him in Sharm, and we got to hang out quite a bit and had breakfast together for like
Cute.
2 weeks, and super
They're all
nice
really
guy.
happy guys.
Yeah, they give so much
Saudi
love
team.
and always so willing to help.
And Fahad has announced a dive time of 1 minute and 45 seconds. So that is very fast.
Fahad used to be a professional race car driver.
How cool.
I believe he raced Porsches, I want to say.
Wow.
And yeah, he says his favorite discipline is CNF.
CNF, so this is his day.
Feels very pure and freeing.
You hear that a lot, that constant weight no fins and dynamic no fins are the purest disciplines because you don't have any fins.
And he has a PB of 60 meters CNF.
Okay, so this is a very conservative announcement.
He trains in, what is the deepest pool? The one in...
He's saying he lives and trains in Bahrain, max depth 24 meters.
Yeah, but what is the new pool, the deepest one in...
Like Deep Spot or Y40 or something.
No, but this one is in, what is not Qatar, what's the big city that's full of tall skyscrapers?
Dubai?
Yeah, in Dubai. He trains there. So he works and teaches courses there now.
Deep Dive Dubai.
Deep Dive Dubai. There we go.
We got there.
And I think that's where he did the 60-meter dive.
Off he goes. So is he wearing both waist weight and neck weight?
I think that might just be his waist lanyard.
Sorry.
Fahad seems nice and relaxed.
Yeah.
He has had issues with equalization before, I believe, at least in Sharm, but seems to have overcome them with training. And
There
this should
we
be a
go,
fairly easy dive.
approaching the bottom plate. Tag in his hood. And on the way up. Knees quite wide. Could make some improvements there. Nice wide arms.
It's pretty interesting to transition from the glamorous world of motorsports and Porsches to, I mean, maybe even more glamorous.
So glamorous.
You don't have people holding your umbrella when in freediving quite yet. I hope we get there one day.
Yeah.
It's 6 kilograms? Vidar just told us he wears 6 kilograms for his
Holy
no-fins dives.
And Farhad has surfaced. He's given the okay sign. He's nice and smiley. So we'll just wait for the judge's card. But that should be a white card.
Well, I think if I were as many kilograms as Vidar,
He'd sink.
I would not come back up.
Well done, Farhad. That's a new national record for Saudi Arabia. We've had lots of successful national record dives today. So there are some results for you, and our next diver will be Amin Jadidi. Amin is representing Iran and has announced a target depth of 46 meters, which will also be a national record if he receives a white card. Yeah, if you check first and then let me know.
Öyle de. Merhaba. Now we have some lifestyle shots on the boat. Some of the freedivers have competed and some are preparing to compete. We're looking at Sam right now. And Amin is in his relaxation phase, preparing for his dive. Should I step away from him?
Maybe. Might not have room.
Merhabalar, nasılsınız? Geçmiş olsun ya. Merhaba.
Alright, so Armin is doing his breathe up at the moment.
Following him on Instagram. It's a very famous one.
So Armin started freediving 6 years ago.
Mayor, General Director, and Governor, and President of the
Too many.
4 of them are
Too many all at once. It's too many.
One by one, they cannot hear.
in between them. One in between them.
So Armin has been training in the pool in Iran, and he's only had 1 month of depth training in Cash before this competition. And off he goes.
I'll keep you company a little longer.
So Armin is an instructor trainer, and also we mentioned on a previous day he is the coach of the Iran national team, so he's very busy. And he's just reaching the free fall now. We have some very important guests coming to join us shortly. There's a lot going on up on this top level here. There we have touchdown. Armin's taken the tag.
Very relaxed on his strokes. Enjoying this dive. Should be meeting with the safeties pretty soon.
Yep. And so Armin competed at the World Championships last year and set a record last year.
Limandaki sahil güvenlik komutanlığı. Evet, oraya getireceğiz, tamam mı? Oradan ben boş aldıracağım oradan buraya, tamam mı? Heh, sana zahmet ya. Evet. Aa. Tamam.
So he's with all the safeties, he's surfacing now.
Tamam abi.
Nice and strong, very strong.
Maria Nikolova says, huge respect for Vidar, Alex, and all their freedivers that do not surrender to the health challenges that life put in front of them. Thank you so much, Maria. Really appreciate it.
So Armin's got the tag there. We just wait for white card. Congratulations, Armin. And that's a new national record. Well done. It's not easy being coach and competing as well. So our next diver, we have Nina McGowan representing Ireland. Nina has announced a target depth of 44 meters. So Nina currently holds the Masters world record for CNF, and she will be going for a new world record in this dive. She has announced a dive time of 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm really excited for this.
Go, Nina.
So we can see.
Is Nina the only Irish freediver?
She is here.
I mean, represented in World Championships?
Yes.
And that's Fatima in the
Yes,
water
her
coaching.
coach. So Nina's just doing her breathe up there. We have had some awesome results so far today already. Multiple world records. We had a new men's world record set by Peter Clavar today, 94 meters. Peter has had an unbelievable competition so far, also smashing the men's world record for free immersion. Here Nina goes. She's going very fast at the beginning. So Nina actually received a small grant from her Irish government, as freediving isn't recognised in Ireland, but they're supporting her with a fund called Women in Sport Visibility Grant. And I think it's a really cool initiative to promote women in sport.
Ben katılamam da ama emin ol sen bu işlerde.
So Nina's a little bit far from
Her
the
head's
line.
back a little as well. Maybe she
Yeah.
could tuck her chin in a little. Looks like she's...
You basically go where your head goes. So if you tilt your head back, you're going to go away from the line. If you tilt it forward, you'll go towards the line.
But she's not too far from her target depth.
She's getting a little bit closer to the
Yep.
line.
Just a little bit more EQ. Yep, she's coming closer to the line now. All right,
Oh, she
touchdown.
got the tag.
And
Go, Nina.
Yep, yes.
Dünya şampiyonasıymış bu Türkiye'ye. Bir sürü insan var.
Go, go.
Can I join you?
You can. We have Miss Anna, CMAS president here joining us. We've got Nina McGowan from Ireland diving for a Masters world record here. It's her world record.
Perfect. Let's see her dive.
All right, halfway up, Nina.
The safety angels are joining her there.
Nina is diving with her eyes open, blinking
Yeah.
quite a bit. I'm sure she's excited to see the safeties in front of her.
Yep.
It's one of the best parts of your ascent.
Come on, Nina. Come on, Nina. Oh no. Okay. So we've just had a fairly shallow underwater blackout there. The safeties have retrieved her. The safeties have to make, it's a tricky call because they need to let the athlete disqualify themselves, because as soon as they touch the diver, the athlete is disqualified, but they also don't want to leave them too long because safety is obviously the priority. You can see the safety divers there blowing on Nina's face. That will show her that she's surfaced from the water. She's no longer underwater. And she should start breathing on her own shortly. There she is. She's
okay. Fine.
She's all right. Just a little pale, but she's okay. I think the having to pull herself towards the line would have exerted.
Yeah, her free fall was probably slower than she would like from all the drag she created, getting so far away from the line and all the additional effort trying to maintain the proximity.
Yeah. Sorry, Nina. All right, so our next diver, we have Alice Simmons representing the USA. Alice has announced a target depth of 45 meters, and this will be a new national record for the USA if she's successful.
And Alice is, she comes from a swimming background. I believe she swam in college.
What was her stroke?
I want to say backstroke. Seems like everybody was backstroker. Either backstroke, no, butterfly. I take that back. She was
go
butterfly.
girl, me too.
My two least favorite strokes.
CNF is very hard.
It definitely is.
Discipline.
So hopefully this should be a fairly easy dive for Alice. She's got great technique. She's a good swimmer.
Yeah.
If you swim in college in the U.S., you're
typically have good technique.
Yeah, you're an elite swimmer.
Yeah. She so Alice discovered freediving in 2019 in Thailand. Her friend took her to do a course. She's spent half of this year training depth in the Bahamas. Very nice.
Yeah, she works remotely. Honestly, not sure if it's full-time or part-time, but she definitely works remotely, and it's one of the concerns that she has and limit is the time zone. So she can only get away so far from the, I believe, East Coast or West Coast time zone in the U.S.
So you'll see Alice was just doing her breathe up sitting up on a noodle. So it's sort of personal preference whether they do it on their back or their front with a snorkel or sitting on a noodle. Typically, if the water's a little rougher, they might do it sitting up.
And you can see she's a very long athlete. Her strokes are getting really far each time.
And the leg kick, the kick too. Yeah.
She's very efficient in the water, moving very smooth and gracefully. I know that one of her struggles and the things that she's working on at the moment is her equalization. Once she sorts that out, I think she'll be able to go a bit deeper.
No limits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So looking forward to watching her progress.
And Alice wants to give a shout out to Sheena McNally. Yeah, she's got it.
No, I thought for a second I saw the waist belt coming.
Did she get the tag?
I don't know. It scared me.
You scared me.
Well, I thought I saw the lanyard, the waist belt coming off. But I guess she just has a lot of extra fabric hanging around. And
hopefully she got the tag, but I didn't.
Alice, don't look down.
safeties are meeting her. There's 1, 2. Keep going. Very nice streamline.
Yeah. She's very conscious and aware of the water, great feel for the water.
And she'll just ride that buoyancy to the surface. She's all good. She's okay, but I don't think she got the tap. Oh, she did! Yes! Amazing! So that's, we'll wait for the judges' card before I call it. New national record for Alice Simmons of the USA. Congratulations.
Wait, does this, because Fatima, I mean, sorry, Shanti just took the national record of 51, so I wonder if this will even register as such.
No, it won't,
In the
unfortunately.
same day, no.
If Alice went first, she would have held it for a little while, but yeah.
So,
Well, it's further than the previous one.
The record's fixed the same day. If you have the record next day, then you...
so even if she was to dive before, if she had dove before, then it wouldn't be a national record because Shanti would have taken it the same day? Okay, it's great to know.
The same day you take the best record. You don't fix in the same day. It has to be at least one day. Hold record.
All right, so our next diver, we have Anna Iliadou from Greece. And Anna has announced a target depth of 43 meters. This will be a national record for Greece if she's successful.
Woohoo!
And her her dive time is anticipated to be 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Anna, how's your day going? Beautiful. Hey, busy.
We have the world record. We have a great performance of masters as well.
Yeah.
So I'm really very happy for the people.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Alessia had blackout. It's not
Sad,
good competition for her. I'm very sorry for her.
Where are you based out of? Where do you live?
In Mallorca.
Mallorca? Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Not too bad either. It's beautiful there.
When I did
I adore the sea. I cannot live without the sea.
Yes.
I have to be the sea. I have to touch water, swim. In summer, I swim every day. I have to be with the sea.
I did a ski season in Val d'Isère in France, and a lot of the workers would spend the winter in Val and then the summer in Mallorca.
Oh.
It's a good way to live, right?
It's in winter is also a busy place, not like in summer, of course, with tourists. It's normal place to live. It's not just touristic place.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So
do we have
I think that is the last diver before the. Oh no, one more.
Yeah, one more diver. All right, here we go, Anna. She's diving for a national record for Greece. She's got a lovely kick.
And Anna's dive time, announced dive time, is 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Seems a little bit slow, considering how fast she's moving in the water, or how well she's moving in the water. Maybe she can shorten this time by a little bit. And are those hectometer goggles that she's wearing? She finally reached the plate.
Here we go. Good one, Anna.
57 seconds, so she can maintain that same rhythm. She should have a shorter dive time than announced.
Her stroke rate's nice and consistent still. there's our first safety. Let's go, Anna. Nearly there. Cheeks are full.
Aşağıya geçelim, işlemi diğer tekneye doğru.
Now she's gliding into the surface.
Great. Nice tight hold on the line.
Very fresh.
Yeah. Awesome. Well done.
And dive time was 2:03.
So a bit quick, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yep.
And
Well
we
done.
should have a new national record with a white card.
So she's almost done the ascent at the same speed as the descent.
Yeah.
Well done.
That's what something we look like. I mean,
Yay! Good job. New national record for Greece.
yeah, I strive to have the same ascent as descent time and weigh myself so that it happens that way.
And who's our last diver, Alex?
Our last diver is Klaus
Simonsen.
Simonsen, sorry.
Cool. So Klaus Simonsen, he is representing Denmark. He has announced a target depth of 43 meters and a dive time of 1 minute and 53 seconds. So after this dive, we'll take another 30-minute break and then we'll be back for session 2 of day 3, constant weight, no fins. Do you have a pen?
I do.
I have to think about it.
This real estate over here is available still, if you would like to sign as well.
Alex has a moon boot on his foot and he's trying to get people to sign it.
I didn't start this trend. This was started by Kristen Sivil.
So there's Klaus. He's about to go.
And Klaus is breathing on his belly.
Oh no, he's got a snorkel. I couldn't see it. I thought he was about to go. So Klaus started, so he was spearfishing in Denmark in 2019 and wanted to learn more about safety and to go deeper. So yeah, this is a common response.
Yes, it seems a lot of people begin their freediving path with spearfishing and then transition into, so purely freediving. That's how I started, and spearfishing's taken quite a backseat in my. I still like to do it, but not as much as I did at the beginning. How about you? Do you spearfish?
I do not.
You do not?
No.
Are you vegetarian?
I eat fish.
You eat fish?
Yes, so I'd be happy to reap the benefits of others spearfishing.
Me too.
I'm just a bit scared to go spearfishing in the ocean in Australia because we have a lot of sharks, ones that are big and
Ones that nibble
scary,
on you a little bit?
and jellyfish and yeah. So here goes Klaus.
So I wonder if Klaus will this hands-free or if he will use his hand to equalize. If he does, that makes no fins a lot more challenging. Yeah, and he is using his hand to equalize.
Wow.
So Klaus is having to interrupt his stroke and pause to equalize.
That really takes a lot of coordination to do that. So Klaus is the owner of Freediving Denmark. He's quite active on Instagram. Currently located in Dahab and freelancing as an instructor.
So most freedivers will choose to wear a nose clip, and those that wear a mask are typically hands-free. It's really challenging to equalize and do your no-fin stroke. It interrupts the flow of everything, so kudos to him.
Oh, he's just pushing. Can he do it? Yeah. Oh. All right.
There's not
so
that many
he's got the
tags
tag.
left.
Yeah. So this is actually Klaus's first depth competition, so pretty good.
What is going on?
Tucking the tag. Oh, he just lost some air there. Hopefully he's got enough to get him back up.
Yeah, he had some issues at the bottom. His kick was pretty irregular. I wonder if he got tangled up in the lanyard a little bit or what was going on.
He's also been sick for 4 weeks in the lead up to arriving in Cache, so not ideal.
Me too. Well, he seems to be stroking pretty strong.
He's
and
nearly there.
Found his rhythm.
This freediving memory is quite amazing of his, freediving with a mother whale shark and her cub around a sailboat in the Philippines. That just sounds
incredible.
Unreal. All right, so Klaus has reached the surface. He made it up. Good job. I think that was a pretty
way
tough
to make it
dive.
work. Yeah.
A really tough dive. He's okay. He's given the okay sign.
He has blood.
That's.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
In the nose. I think it's nose.
This is sinus squeeze.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you don't equalize, then you can burst blood vessels inside your sinuses and it'll come out of your nose.
But he's okay. He's shown the tag, and we're just waiting for the judge's call.
That's probably what he was struggling with at the bottom, is that last equalization.
A little bit of pain in his nasal cavity. So it's a white card for Klaus. So good work. It's a great way to finish session 2. And we've got a big session 3 coming up. So we will just go to a break now. Thank you to our sponsors of the competition, Best Dive and Chetma Composites. There you can see the results so far. Hi guys.
And here we
Thanks
are.
for tuning in. Thank you, Miss Anna.
Thank you,
Alex.
Thank you, Jordy. Thank you, Miss Anna. Thank you, everyone,
this is the CMAS Outdoor World Freediving Championships, and we'll see you shortly. Back after the break.
Best Dive specializes in the design, development, and production of high-quality wetsuits. With our own cutting-edge development center and production factory, we've developed more than 3,000 styles of wetsuits over 20 years of rich manufacturing experience. The Best Dive factory has a working area of over 25,000 square meters and nearly 200 employees, all working together to produce more than 160,000 sets of wetsuits and 300,000 pieces of accessories every year.
7.
Professionalism, quality, speed, and scale are our core values. With freediving champion Jessie Liu as our global brand spokesperson, Alenka Artnik, William Joy, Stefan Randig, Fatima Kodak, and a number of other great athletes as our brand ambassadors, you can rest assured that our wetsuits are durable, robust, and world-class. We use 100% Yamamoto neoprene to ensure the comfort and durability of our wetsuits. We are honored to have exclusive license in China to use this world-class material. Our products have consistently gained popularity in Asian countries, and in 2018, Best Dive was awarded the title of most popular domestic brand in China at the Asia Dive Expo. We currently offer 56 different colors and stock size options to you, our customer. Along with the tailor-made, size mix-match, custom logos, and other personalization services, each and every one of our wetsuits is made to order. Manufacture and lead time on stock size products can even be as short as 3 days of expedited services requested. We invite you to check out all of our products online at bestdive.com. You are most welcome at Best Dive.